Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Larib Zahra. Today, the topic of my discussion is why does democracy fail in Pakistan? So let us describe the democracy first. Democracy originated more than 2400 years ago in ancient Greece. Its composition consists of two words, that is demo and karatas. Demo means masses or the people and karatas means rule. So what is democracy? A government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised by them directly or indirectly through a system of representation, usually involving periodically held free elections. But according to US President Abraham Lincoln, defined democracy as government of the people, by the people, for the people. Let me tell you the types of democracy. There are three main types of democracy, that is direct democracy, representative democracy, and pluralistic democracy. So what is direct democracy? Direct democracy is also known as pure democracy, and it is a form of democracy in which people decide, for example, vote on, form consents on policy, initiative activity. This differs from the majority of modern Western style democracies, which are representative democracies. Its main features are emphasize the role of the citizen, equal rights, duties and engagement of all the cities, the rule of the majority at the expense of minority rights. Second type of democracy is representative democracy, and it is defined as a variety of democracy founded on the principle of elected official representing a group of people as opposed to direct democracy. All modern Western style democracy are the type of representative democracies. Its main features are democracies as a form of social contract, representative government and accountability. Third type is pluralistic democracy. This democracy describes a political system where there is no more than one center of power. Its main features are particularly associated with post-war era focus on elite group representation of the people through competition of competing elite groups, participation and opposition. So let's move on the next topic, that is democracy in Pakistan. Pakistan constitutionally is a democratic parliamentary republic with its political system based on an elected form of governance. The type of democracy in which Pakistan is non-liberal democracy. Democracy of Pakistan is under development according to 2015 Quality Democracy ranking were at 101 position in the world. In Pakistan, we saw the hide and seek of dictatorship, military and democratic civilian governments. So let us discuss the reasons of unstable democratic setup in Pakistan. The seed of a great democratic culture sowed by the great Qaid never appeared to turn into a strong tree because of these reasons. There are many reasons of unstable democratic setup in Pakistan. We divided these instabilities into two main parts. Number one is internal instability and second one is external instability. So let us discuss firstly internal instability. Internal instability in Pakistan's democratic setup is subdivided into different branches, which are briefly explained further on next slides. Political instability includes lack of leadership, military role in politics, reforging the constitution, corruption. Second one is social instability that include weak and poverty stricken society, huge amount of illiterate people, lack of awareness, violence. Third one is economic instability that includes unemployment, lack of food and water in some areas of Pakistan. So let us discuss external instability. External instability is one of the major causes of unfavorable democratic setup in Pakistan. It includes US influence. It is one of the most biggest reason of unstable democratic system in Pakistan. Recurring foreign intervention in our national affairs. Recurring foreign intervention into our national and democratic issues is also proving hazard for democracy to sustain. A country with strict democratic norms does not allow any foreign power to intervene into its matter of domestic and national interest. Countries, especially America, are most interested in forming Pakistan policies than that of its own. Our national integrity is at stake due to our political disharmony and democratic redundancy. US have always exerted influence on every government, whether it's a democratic or military, to serve its convert interest. Its stunt support to every military ruler has caused an ineffaceable damage to democracy and has never given a fair chance to elected democratic government to survive. So let us discuss about the suggestions. Number one is strength of political parties and political culture, sovereignty of parliament and other statutory independence of the judiciary, eradication of literacy, political awareness, democratic norms, economic uplift, emergence of new leadership, participation of youth in political process, mature and tolerant politics, independence of media, accountability. So what is the conclusion? So let us discuss about the conclusion we get from the topic. It can be said that democracy doesn't just spring out of thin air. It is a gradual process taking decades, sometimes centuries. Our leaders must realize the importance of democracy and must respect the power delegated to them through vote. True democracy is facing a multi-dimensional threats, yet they can be tackled efficiently if will is there. Our leader must shun their vested interest and join hands in hand to fight against all the anti-political forces. They must coordinate and utilize public power in right direction to create awareness. All the institutions must work in conformity with each other to strengthen democracy. All the continuous issue between provinces and inter must be resolved on priority basis. Good government, good governance must be ensured to encourage democracy. Democracy can be bolstered by competent leadership who realize and understand the real cause of failed democracy in Pakistan. The government should furnish a worthy foreign policy and shall clearly define its level of interaction and cooperation with the world. If we have to survive as a nation, we all should collective efforts to nurture the feeble plant of democracy into a fruit and shelter giving plant. Thank you so much.